I've actually been out and skating for quite a while now. I probably shouldn't skate anymore, but I did bring the new popsicle board with me, and I really just want to ride around on it, get a little cruise, a couple tricks in, start to break it in, start to get used to these trucks again, start to get used to the concave, because I might have a bit of difficulty readjusting to this board. I don't know. It's been a long time, a really long time since I have skated a proper freestyle, or no, sorry, a proper popsicle board that's, this big, and I've never skated one this wide. First time on a 8.25. So we're gonna see, let's look at the difference real quick. Check out the size difference of these two boards. This is what I'm used to skateboarding. Something around here. My other board's a little bit taller. I've won this a little bit smaller. This is what I'm used to. This is the size of the new board. Check out that difference. It is significant, especially for someone my height. So I can't popsicle on this board. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. This board, I can't even do that. This is how tall that is compared to my body. But the more I skate, the more I'm coming around to the idea of the board for the job, the tool for the skate, the tool for the tricks you want to do, and becoming less and less obsessed with trying to find one board that I can do everything with, which is what I was doing for a really long time. I am excited though. It's been, like I said, it's been such a long time since I've skated just a regular popsicle board. I don't even want to skate it, mostly because the board itself is just so beautiful. But I am already kind of beat. I've already been skating for about an hour. Had a ton of fun today, actually. I do want to start breaking it in. I'm excited. I'm excited to expand my skate horizons. Oh yeah. It's a huge difference even just getting used to these trucks because, well, I've got both boards. I might as well just go through it. Check out the difference. So it's tough to go back and forth between different setups when you skate freestyle and street. And part of the reason just has to do with what aspects of the board tend to be good for that niche. So freestyle, you got tight trucks. Those are not really going to move that much. Street skaters tend to prefer loose trucks or looser trucks than freestylers do. So even just going back and forth between tight and loose trucks can be a bit of a pain for someone who likes to skate both. You don't want to lose the advantages of tight trucks for freestyle tricks, nor do you want to lose the advantages of looser trucks for street skating and park skating. There's also the difference in wheelbase. This is my feet when they are both on the bolts. This is a pretty comfortable stance for me. I like it. If I was going to do an ollie on this board, it might be right here. My knees are right below my shoulders. This is comfortable for me. If I take this street board, now this is not a long wheelbase. It's only 14 inches, but it does make a difference. My feet end up being wider apart. If I want to ollie in the same way, I'm just ollieing from a wider stance at the same proportion. So I might have to ollie a little bit differently on this board to make it feel similar to that one. You know what I mean? There's just a difference in size. If this was a 15 and a half wheelbase, 15 and a quarter wheelbase, my foot would be over here, and that would probably be very uncomfortable for me to skate. Just getting my foot all the way up to the nose is a longer stretch than with a freestyle board, which is shorter, which is why I've preferred them so far. But right now I'm trying to think of it in different terms. So I work on stationary manuals a lot, even though they're harder than rolling ones. And in part that's because if I can do the harder version, I think I can do the easier version. And also it's just going to help me build up a lot of those muscles that I need for when I'm doing the manuals onto stuff, off of stuff, rolling, ollieing, whatever, by using the harder version. So if I took that logic to a popsicle board, which I'm less comfortable on and which is longer and wider for my stance, then maybe I will get better. I'll have to pop harder to move this board because it's significantly heavier than my other one. I'll build up muscle. And I have to bring my foot up farther to reach the nose to get good ollies and good kick flips. So maybe that will help me improve my form and help me bring my foot out farther instead of flicking off too early, like I'm slowly getting worse and worse into the habit of doing. So that's part of the reasoning for just going up and getting a big board, not just going to a 775 or even an 8, but going 825, something that's very popular among many skaters, and also just, you know, widening the gap between what I have and what I don't have, trying to make the right tool for the right niche of skateboarding. Right now, that's the goal. That's what I'm playing with. That's what I'm exploring. And yes, let's get on the board. Well, I might have to tighten the trucks because that was wonky. Ouch. I hit my ankle. Wow, the nose is big. I didn't even pop. That is one problem that I know I'm going to get a ton of. I'm used to popping a much lower kick angle, so getting my tail to make contact with the ground is going to be much harder. Going back to what I was saying is, hopefully that's actually going to help me get a stronger pop in general if I'm training and trying to get one from a taller kick angle. Okay, quick confirmation. The trucks actually seem to be a lot harder to deal with. So, quick first impressions of jumping up to a much larger board. Well, the loose trucks are definitely something to get used to. I'm certainly not bringing my foot up far enough to the nose as I should be, and that becomes most apparent on the backside 180s, which I've been doing pretty well with pivoting off the nose, but my foot was really only coming up to the bolts for those, as well as all that ghost pop. And this is exactly what I expected, so it's not bad, it's just new. And it's such a shame I gotta wear in this board because it's so gorgeous. Hopefully more good stuff happens next time.